Good morning, my crypto family. Hope everybody's doing well. I am a little early this morning. Got a pretty good drive ahead of me, so figured I'd go live and chat with you guys for a little bit, cover some stuff. Sorry if my voice. Sorry if my voice sounds kind of shitty. I don't know what's happening. I don't know if it's allergies or I'm getting sick or what. But everything's good. But wanted to go live, answer some questions, talk about some different things. To pass some time during these bear markets and such. Because let's be honest, man, it gets boring as hell, and a lot of people tend to make some stupid moves when they get, when there's nothing to do and there's nothing exciting. They'll either just leave and miss opportunities that's right in front of them, or um, and they just miss out, which sucks. I don't want nobody to miss out. I want everybody to do well. So what I plan on doing is just covering a few things with you guys, and also all the links will be down in the description if you do want to take place in some of the stuff to get passive income and play around with. Rex is one of them, which is, dude, it is doing incredible. They've had a flawless launch. The auctions are live right now, and like I said, you can use the link down below and take place in those. It is a referral link, so it will help me, but it'll help you as well. But it's doing incredible, man. The price has been sustained very, very well. If when you enter the auctions and you join, and then you go to claim your tokens, you claim them as a stake, and you can stake it out, and then it makes your wallet eligible for big paydays. So what a big payday is all the money that you have put into the auctions to date. You get all that back if your wallet is selected. And I've known a few people already, some of my buddies, that have gotten a substantial amount of money back, more than they've put in, actually. So it's interesting to see. In my opinion, it's got pretty good longevity opportunities, man. It's going steady, like I said. And a while back, this is what makes me really really bullish on this project. Is a while back they launched the version 1 of it, right? And it had a bug, and so the protocol it just didn't work out. It had a bug and stuff like that. So the developer, he could have ran off with all the money. He could have never came back and never did anything. But what he did is he airdropped all the people that were affected in the version 1 bug, airdropped them basically their money back, and then, took all the hate, worked through the hate, pushed through the hate, and then come out on the other side and launch this project. So that's a commendable action in my opinion. I really, somebody that's willing to do that and like rebuild the whole thing and make it better. I'm willing to take a chance on it, and it's just got so many similarities to Hex. And I see people say, "Oh, it's a Hex clone." All Hex clones fail, and stuff like that. And you're right. Most of the Hex clones do fail, but there will be one of these days, and Rex, it could be a big possibility that it might be it. That actually does good, right? Hex isn't the only cryptocurrency that can do the things it does. It's not, and anybody that says that is foolish. It's just flat out foolish, man. There's so many other things. If built right, they can do the same kind of stuff or have the same kind of performance Hex did and stuff like that. The crypto space evolves, right? It's ever changing. So anybody that sits there and say Hex is the best thing and it always will be the best thing. Right now, yes, I agree, and it'll probably always be a fantastic project and coin, right? But to sit there and say nothing else can ever beat Hex and Hex is the best thing on the planet, it's just foolish, man. It's foolish, and it's not true, right? It's not true. And I will admit hex is flawless, right? I'm not a hex hater. I hold hex. I love hex. The hex skins and shit have helped change my life dramatically. But the arrogant fucking maxi hexagons, man, that it's just not healthy for the ecosystem. It's not healthy for the ecosystem because, like I keep saying, you have to change your worldview and perspective on the markets as a whole. Dougie Peach, what's up, man? Good to see you. Thank you for stopping in. I just got a little rant this morning before I talk about the other stuff. Because I just seen it on Twitter yesterday, man. You know, and I made a tweet out of it, and I thought I was going to get a lot of hate, which people didn't really say much. But just saying, you know, ignorant hexagon maxis are so unhealthy for the ecosystem, man. It's okay to be a maxi, and it's okay to, you know, be a diehard fan of this coin and respect Richard Hart for what he's done, right? But it is not okay and not healthy to sit there and talk shit about every other cryptocurrency on the market. Even if it's a good project, they're just going to sit there and talk shit because it's something you hold, and it's not Richard Hart's and all this other shit. It's bad. It's not healthy at all. It's not healthy at all, and it's disgusting. Ah, Mr. Koss in the house. What's up, man? Thank you for stopping by. Yeah, it's the first time I've seen you in here, man. Thank you, man. You know, I do these little drives every morning on my way to work, just to kind of express my thoughts for the day, and you know, get stuff off my chest, and you know, give the chat an opportunity to get stuff off their mind, and just, you know, everything goes here, you know. But because, man, sometimes, you know, people just need a place to come and let loose, man. Just let loose, let it all out, and you know, certain shit needs to be talked about that ain't getting talked about. You know? So, you know, it's like I said on Twitter yesterday. You know, some of these arrogant, fucking, ignorant hex maxis are not helping adoption, right? They're not helping it. If anything, they're stunting the growth. Because it's like I said in my tweet, man, I have talked to several people in the past, I don't know, about a couple months, right? A couple months since I finally like really understood hex and really understood everything. Everybody that I've talked to try to onboard, they're like, no, man, there's too much toxicity, and they're too reliant on one person. And they're right, man. They're right. You know, hearing it from an outsider like that really makes you step back and take a look at the overall ecosystem and be like, okay, well, what are they talking about? You know, what exactly do they see that maybe we've been blind to seeing because we're so caught up in the echo chamber we don't really see it, right? And then once you take a step back and actually look at, man, it's everywhere. It's all over the fucking place. It's sickening, man. It's sickening. This is not, you know, and I even had somebody calling me on Twitter yesterday talking to, well, maybe if you listen to Richard Hart, blah, 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 you're going to get wrecked. Listen, man, I do listen to Richard Hart, and I'm grateful for Richard Hart, but Richard Hart isn't Jesus fucking Christ, man. He's not Jesus Christ. He didn't write the Bible. There's a difference between being grateful for a person and worshiping a person. And there's a lot of worshipers in this hex community, and it's fucking not good, man. It's not good. So, you know, I just had to get that out there, man, because people are getting too caught up in the echo chamber and fucking not reaching, you know, their reach is limited to other places in the crypto space because they're so closed-minded. You know, you cannot be a closed-minded individual and your mission be adoption. I'm sorry, it just don't happen. It just don't happen that way, right? And it all goes back to everything that I keep saying, you know, you don't have to like a project, but just be open-minded to the people that do like it. Because if you want those people to come over to your network and you know, give adoption to your network and bring volume to your network and use their money on your network, they're not going to come over here if you're a fucking asshole. Right? Nobody wants to be a part of a community that are fucking just vultures, man. Nobody. So, yeah, it just needs to get out there more, man. Some of these hexagons are fucking toxic, and it's not good. It's not good. But that's enough about that. I want to talk about, you know, some of these projects that I'm in, man, and let you guys know about it because, dude, they're printing, man. It is printing some passive income, and it's just a nice play right now. You know, there's money to still be made in these bear markets, right? Whether you know how to trade a little bit and, you know, just play around trading, swing trading or whatever. But also in these staking protocols, if you play it the right way, man, there's definitely money to be made. And shout out to Nate, one of the admins in the PulsePot Telegram, man. There's no words that describe that dude, man. He's an awesome individual. I'm so glad I had the opportunity to meet that guy. He has helped me out tremendously when it comes to you know, just getting and learning the ropes of other ecosystems, and I guess you could say the degen side of stuff. He's a picture perfect degen, and that motherfucker can do it good. And he's just awesome at everything he does. So, but Rex, man, what it is you enter auctions. Or you can buy it on PancakeSwap too, and you can go on the website and look at the different ratios, and you can kind of game it to where, you know, oh, will I get more money just buying out of the liquidity pool, or will I get more money by entering the auction? But the upside to entering the auction is, you know, you're eligible for the big paydays. If you go out and buy Rex on the open market on PancakeSwap and then come back to Rex app and stake it, you're not going to be eligible for the big paydays because you didn't contribute to the auction, right? And I fucked up my first, you know, I entered and this is something you got to be careful to, and it pops up, and I just didn't read it. I fucking clicked buttons too fast. I guess I got too excited, but when you enter money into the auctions, and it's $100 minimum to enter the auctions, which is, I don't like that. But you can buy on the open market any amount, but to enter the auctions, it's a $100 minimum. But when the auction for the day ends and it's time to claim your tokens, when you go to the page and it says you can claim, what it's gonna say is you can claim these tokens as liquid, or you can claim these tokens as a stake, right? And if you claim it as liquid, then your wallet is disqualified from the big paydays from there on out, right? So, but if you claim it as a stake and stake it for at least 222 days, you're eligible for those big payday payouts, which I'm telling you guys, man, they've been massive. And a lot of people have been getting them. There's been a lot of volume going into that project, man. There's like, on day one, there was almost $1 million put into the auction. Day two, I think it was 400K. Day three, I think it was almost $1 million again. And then last night before I went to bed, it was, you know, creeping up on 500K. So there's some big money in this project. And it's just a low cap gem, man. It really is. There's some big, like I said, there's some big people in this project. There's a lot of large money. There's a lot of money in this project. And I really do think it could do some shit like Hex. Will it be better than Hex? Probably not, right? Probably not. Hex is flawless. Hex is perfect. But there is other avenues out here where you can earn a little bit of passive income in these bear markets. And another thing about this Rex thing is the stakes that you make. Say, I think the longest you can stake is 10 years. But with these stakes, you're able to shave the interest off the top. So you don't have to sit there and wait your whole term to get your passive income, right? You can shave the interest off the top of these stakes whenever you want, whenever it equates to enough that you say, okay, I just want to pull a little bit off the top, off the interest that I've earned. You shave it off, and you never accrue any penalties for pulling out of the interest that you've earned, right? And another function of Rex is you're able to sell your stakes on the DEX that they have created. So, say you set up a stake, you're able to go to the DEX and it's already built in on the platform. It's not live yet. It goes live in a certain amount of days after the auctions. But once it goes live, you're able to go on there and just trade the stakes out with people. So It's cool, man. It's cool. It's fun to play around with. You know, should you throw your life savings in it? Fuck no. Should you dump other coins to go into it? Probably not. You know, but if you do have an extra little bit of capital laying around, it's fun to play with. It's fun to play with. And there's these other tokens, a part of that ecosystem too, where if you hold them in your wallet, you get bonuses, right? You get, say, if you hold the T-Rex token, you get like 25% more shares when you stake your Hex. So it's basically the same kind of system Hex runs on, just with a few more functions that adds a little bit more value, in my opinion. So, you know, if it does well, it's gonna be great. It's gonna be great, right? But yeah, man, y'all go check it out. Rex, the link is down in the description. Like I said, it is a referral link, but you know, we both will benefit from it. And like I said, it's just fun. Just be careful. Make sure you do your own research. Don't go for what I say. You know, all I'm doing is here to share with you what I found and what I've been doing. Right. That's what my channel's for. If I do something in crypto, I'm going to share it with you guys. You know. So I mean, there's no big deal there. No big deal there. The other project I'm in is age, and guys, this is the DJing shit, man. Rex, not so much. Rex is a good fundamental project in my opinion. But now this next one, Age of Mining, it's a BNB miner on BSC as well. And you know, I have a referral link down in the description for that as well. If you want to join. But basically what it is, it's the same aspect as like Drip, right? It does the same kind of stuff Drip does. And, you know, just prints you passive income every day. And you can compound those every day. And then after a certain amount of compounds, then you're able to withdraw the interest you accrue daily. So this is the kind of stuff I like to get in the bear market, man, just to print me some passive income to then roll back into the Pulse and Hex ecosystems and, you know, just give me that money to DCA with. You know, that way it's basically like a second job, right? If you get into some of these projects that's printing good passive income, it's basically like your side hustle, right? So I'm doing my full-time job during the day here, and then, you know, my crypto's working passive income for me, printing stuff daily, and I can roll that money back into other projects that I like, right? Because let's be honest, man, these high interest payout projects, are they sustainable? Fuck no. They're not sustainable, right? But the ones that I'm in right now is Age of Mining, which is very early still, and these typically run for about a year, right? About 6 months to a year, and then they start to fizzle out. You know, so it's still in the first 2 weeks of this project launching, so it's still a good time to get in. And let's be honest, man, most projects, these miners and stuff, are basically, you know, they're good short-term plays in my opinion. They're good short-term plays. You just got to be careful and know when to get in and out. But like I said, it prints good. It prints good passive income for me, for sure. Now, let's talk a little bit about Cult DAO and Revolt. Guys, I've never been more bullish on a project than I am with Cult DAO and Revolt. I don't know if I have, man. Besides the Pulse Chain ecosystem, right? Cult DAO is something special, man. And in my opinion, now, you know, a lot of people will say otherwise. But, you know, the people that say otherwise either just don't get it or just don't have the same worldview as everybody in crypto, right? But I think today the voting will start for the proposals for Revolt. And I got appointed one of the first cult manders, so I will be the one casting votes towards those proposals, which I'm super stoked about, super excited to take part in it. Just, you know, Revolt and Cult just have a way to make you feel important in the community, right? They know how to gamify stuff to where it makes you feel like you're important, to where it makes you feel like you have a purpose, and then it just brings people together. It just brings people together, and for the greater good, because you just form together and you get that same kind of vision for the future, and then you can put those proposals to work and fund them. If us as the cult manders pass some of the proposals that were submitted, we're funding people's marketing to go out and spread the word. It's beautiful. It's beautiful. And people are getting paid passive income in revolt tokens to spread the word. It's awesome. So it's a beautiful little ecosystem they got, set up with all the tokenomics and how they link to each other and how they both complement each other in their own certain ways. It's just cool, man. I really like it. I really enjoy being a part of their community. I was in a Twitter space the other day. I can't remember what day it was. I think it might have been Sunday or something. But I was in a Twitter. Have you looked into the Wait? I have looked into Wait. They should be launching today, right? I've been seeing it advertised on Twitter. I've been seeing them pushing the marketing and stuff. I think there's going to be a total supply of like 700 and some million or some number like that. So it's going to be interesting to see what exactly it is. There really hasn't been much information on it because they said they were going to launch everything today on launch day. So it's going to be interesting. It's going to be interesting to see exactly what it is and exactly how it plays out. The airdrops have been working out pretty well. You got Pulse Doge, which has done great and already built a pretty powerful community. You got Hedron, which you have really passionate people about Hedron as well. So maybe Wait will be added to that list, or maybe it'll just be another shit token that, who knows? You never know, man. It's all up to the developers of that coin and what they plan to do with it, and how they run it. So I'm really interested to see, the white paper and how people respond to this airdrop. Now they're saying if you wait to collect, you get more, apparently, up until post-chain launch. I mean, it makes sense. I've seen them saying that. He's saying, like, the longer you wait, the more you receive. So we'll see. We'll see how much it's worth, right? Ultimately, that's what it's going to be up to, is how much the tokens are worth. If they're worth money, a good amount of money, I got a feeling people will claim the shit out of them bitches and dump them, right? It's just how people are, man. People are naturally greedy when it comes to airdrops and free money. So we'll see. We'll see what happens. I'm excited to look into it. I'm excited to see how it works. I want, like I said, I don't hate on any project. I want every project to succeed. So there's no hate thrown at anybody until there's a reason to throw some. Right? I don't just call a project a scam because I don't like it. Right? That's stupid. It's the dumbest shit anybody could ever do. I don't understand why the fuck people do that. It's a scam, and it's fucking not. It's so stupid. Just like people called Hex a scam, and everybody was so goddamn mad about it. Now the Hexicans look like those other people that were calling Hex a scam because they just, goddamn, Hexicans are gatekeepers, boy. I hate to say it, but Hexicans, a lot of them. Now let me see. Let me rephrase that because I don't want to dig myself in a hole here. A lot of Hexicans are fucking awesome. Are fucking incredible, super intelligent, awesome people that'll do anything for anybody. And I love that about the community. That's what made me join the Hex community, was seeing how close-knit the community was and seeing how awesome these people were. But god damn, boy, there's a group of Hexicans out there that are just fucking gatekeeping the shit out of everybody. They sit there and say, oh, they like Pulse Chain and all this, but I guarantee you if Richard Hart wasn't behind Pulse Chain, they'd say it was a fucking scam too, right? So you got to be careful with a lot of people, man. You got to be careful. They're a wolf in sheep's clothing, basically. So just be careful. A bunch of fucking furus that don't know anything about crypto, that have to fucking just sit there and hold Richard Hart's dick the whole way through life So you just got to be careful, man. They're coattail riders, and it's just disgusting. Not going to be the first to jump on that. No, yeah, definitely not. Yeah, definitely be careful. Like I said, when it does go live and I look over it, I'll probably post a quick video talking about it and see exactly, or just releasing some information on it in case people need some help. Because, like I said, don't want nobody out here getting scammed and fucking stuff like that. So just remember, guys, if you go to claim that fucking shit and it asks for your, too much information, chalk it right there. Don't even go any further, right? Always, always, always make sure your OPSEC is on point. And make sure if you do have to connect your wallet for anything, and if it's safe, if people find out that connecting your wallet is safe, then make sure after you collect that airdrop, you wipe out you disconnect it, you clear your history, right? You disconnect it from that site, and make sure your wallet's disconnected from everything, so no funny business can go on after you claim, right? Because sometimes you never know, man. You never know. Smart contracts, people can write some fucked up smart contracts that just drains your shit, and you'd never know. So, well, you'd know when it fucking happened, but yeah, just be careful with these airdrops, because, and another thing is, when Pulse Chain launches, man, it's going to be fucking full of scams and full of fucking, these just fake ass shit that's not good, it's going to be full of it. Because, everybody, all the scammers and all the people that are wanting money are going to capitalize on the hype. And unfortunately, I guarantee they will get a lot of people wrecked while they do that. Because, there's a lot of people in the crypto space that's gullible, man, and they don't listen to anybody on the internet trying to help them, They're trying to help them. The only thing they listen to people about on the internet is if one of these influencers talk about a fucking little shit coin, they'll go dive into it. But if these influencers sit here and talk about, wallet security and not keeping your coins on exchanges, that shit just goes in one ear and right out the other. So stupid, man. So stupid. But they'll listen to the fucking ape of the day, right? Incredible. But yeah, that's about all I got, guys. Like I said, check out the links down below. PulsePot Sacrifice is still live. The PulsePot Sacrifice is going to run until sold out or Pulse Chain launches. So be sure to go. God damn it! Be sure to go check that out. And Sacrifice if you haven't already. I think PulsePot's going to be huge, man. PulsePot's going to be a huge project, in my opinion. It's got a lot of potential, and the guys behind it are incredible. So check out the link below. You'll get a 10% bonus on your Sacrifice. And another thing, come August, if we haven't heard anything about Pulse Chain yet, and it's still being delayed, then it's in our plans to launch it on BSC. So we would go ahead and get the adoption ball rolling and get people used to the game and all that other jazz. So you can look forward to that. And also, if you do sacrifice for this sacrifice, that's for Pulse Chain, you will get these coins on all the other chains as well when we launch on them. So when we launch on BSC, you'll get the sacrifice points that you made for this one. When we launch on Phantom, you'll get the same. When we launch on AVAX, you'll get the same. When we launch on Polygon, and so forth, you'll get the same. So it's a pretty sweet deal. Right now, the rate is $9.80 per token, but if you sacrifice over 5K, you will be thrown back to week 1 for a $5 rate. So pretty sweet rate. Pretty good volume bonus. So go check it out. It's live on testnet right now. It's a completed project. If you need test funds, just message me your wallet address and I will send them to you. And yeah. And also, like I said, the Rex links are in the description. You get a bonus for signing up for that as well. Just play around with it. It's fun to play around with and make that passive income, and as well as Age of Mining link is down there too. But guys, I appreciate you stopping by. I'm on my way to Durham for work, so gotta get this day going. I swear, man, after a long weekend, first day back at work is miserable. I am fucking miserable right now. But, you know, we gotta do what we gotta do. Make this money for the fucking put into crypto, right? Oh, Lord. Alright, guys. We will see you in the next stream, probably tomorrow morning. Like I said, I will drop a short, quick video when the Wait token is launched to kind of give you guys the down low on that, so we can all stay safe. But until then, y'all be good. Don't panic sell your crypto. Do not panic sell your crypto. And just sit back and chill, guys. We're going to be all right. You know, just sit back, DCA, and chill, and we'll be all right. In a few years, we're going to look back at this and be like, damn, boy. It won't nothing. Now we're sitting on a lump sum of money, able to fucking live our life great and just enjoy it, man. And just enjoy it. So I'll talk to you guys later. Peace out. Hit the like, hit the subscribe, share this on Twitter. Thank you again for stopping by this morning. Peace out, guys.